Well, unfortunately, and this is one of the things that I shared in my resignation letter last week. Yeah, so last week I resigned. I shared out a resignation letter, and I talked about the ways that Google is unfortunately weaponizing diversity and weaponizing false narratives of anti-Semitism and false narratives of Jewish identity to justify and to sustain a culture of censorship of Palestinian voices and any voices that speak out or act in solidarity with Palestinians. And this is something that we see really play out across institutions. Google is hardly an exception, but when the world's largest search engine is engaging in censorship and false narratives of diversity, it's cause for extreme concern because it can lead to really extreme forms of censorship, both its workforce, but also for the public, right? And so unfortunately, what has occurred within Google is essentially this kind of machine of anyone who speaks out for Palestinian rights gets accused of anti-Semitism, is called into human resources, is issued a warning. And last week when I resigned, a group of 15 different workers, many of whom are Palestinian, also publicly shared out a series of anonymous testimonies of their firsthand accounts of